time with this one. Now, today was a historic day. This day will be remembered forever because the first COVID vaccine in New York administered to black healthcare worker. It was a black nurse, registered nurse at that. If you want to see the entire video, click on the link in the description that took the vaccine for the very first time. And people are really thinking this is something to get black people to take the vaccine because there are more black people, more African American people that say they're not taking this shit than any other race. Now, there's nothing for African Americans to fear about the vaccination effort because it wasn't rushed and a black doctor was at the forefront of the research. Now, this is according to Dr. Luto Eji. Now, if you want to hear more of that, you can click on the link as well where she speaks on that. So the doc joined TMC Monday and offered an easy to understand analogy about the vaccine process, saying why it's like a cake that's been carefully baked for 20 years and just needed the right icing. So the doctor also points out that Dr. Kismakia Corbett, an African-American scientist, led the team behind the COVID-19 vaccine and even got the shot herself. So the first vaccine in New York was administered Monday, and the person they chose to give it to speaks volumes about real concerns regarding safety and mistrust of the government. The recipient was intensive care nurse Sandra Lindsay, a black woman working in healthcare, and she got the shot at the Long Island Jewish Medical Center in Queens. Before the deed was done, Sandra was held for her bravery, for getting vaccinated in public, and for months of work treating COVID patients on the front line. As the doctor, also a woman of color, injected a needle, Sandra didn't even flinch and got a big round of applause. Of course, now, the governor, Andrew Cuomo, was on standby watching the inoculation virtually. He noted Sandra didn't make a fuss about it and that the doc who did it, Dr. Chester, must have a good touch. Sandra responded that it felt like any other shot of vaccine she's gotten before. Now, the fact New York decided to publicize the first Pfizer vaccination with 2 women of color shouldn't be lost on folks. As we've mentioned, and as the federal government has noted, 2 African Americans are highly suspicious of this vaccination effort, and many say they won't take it or we can't trust it. So, there's a myriad of reasons why, but we got an up-close and personal look at the mindset this weekend with none other than Offset when he said he straight up don't plan on getting the shot. So, you can see that if you click on the link in the description as well. Now, let's talk about it. This is truly something that will raise a lot of speculation because you don't know what to think about this vaccine. Now, I'll tell you this. Wait and see the effects after this wave if you have any doubts about this. Wait until you see people, getting sick off of it because I'm quite sure they have done enough tests. A lot of places might force you to take this if you have a job. But we don't know what'll happen next because this is in America. The vaccine is available. Many people are getting it. Thousands. Well, I think they ushered out like 3 million vaccines today. So it should be in your state right now. But this does help get the fear out of people that were afraid to come outside or fear for COVID. This is the start. The vaccine is available. They're saying by March, everybody should have taken it. And it takes up to like 80% of the population to take it for us not to worry about COVID at all. But we shall see, right? Like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe.